Andrew likes Love and Thunder.
I think
You ready? You ready?
I like both of them better than Ragnarok.
He likes Love and Thunder better than Ragnarok. He's a Ragnarok hater.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that ridiculous?
Okay, give us a little MCU thoughts.
Yeah, this is a good segment.
I mean, what you need to ask me.
Give me your top ones.
Yeah, what's your favorite MCU?
You have a hot take in the MCU. Is there something that you go against the grain on?
Well, I'm Team Iron Man.
For Civil War.
Yeah.
I was for a
Y'all are both Cap?
No, so I was for a long time, and then we had. Are you familiar with Straw Hat Goofy?
Yeah, of course.
We had Straw Hat Goofy on the pod, and he totally sold me. And now I'm Team Cap.
What was his?
He was like, I was like, they need to be put in check. The government needs to step in. They aren't making good decisions. And he's like, you think the government in this universe, the government is going to make the best decision? And I was like, oh, you're right.
The government that decided to nuke New York, and Iron Man stopped them.
And immediately that sold me.
Yeah.
They did. They decided to nuke New York.
Look, my thing is that the whole of Cap's argument is I'm in love with Bucky. Like that is the basis of what he's.
But he is right. Bucky didn't do it.
But regardless, it's like that's why I can't get with it, because it's like his whole entire thing is protecting Bucky. He's not looking out for his team because he's trying to protect Bucky. He's not looking out for anybody. He's trying to protect Bucky. So it's like Iron Man is at least being like
he has
looking out for the team, and that's what I'm saying. It's like Steve is not.
Cap has a moral compass too,
but for one person.
No, he was also very upset about how they were treating Scarlet Witch.
That wasn't played enough.
He's against the Sokovia Accords specifically because what if he said the line, what if something is happening and they tell us we can't go? Like, he wants to be able to help people without people telling him no. Like, the Bucky thing comes into play later, yes, and I've always said this, I think the comics do a way better job about explaining Cap's side because there's like more corruption and Iron Man makes worse decisions, and it's not like a Bucky friendship story, and it's not that focused on that.
But the comics and the movie are two completely different iterations. You know, they couldn't be more different. So while I agree,
the basis for it is the same.
While I agree with what you're saying, I do disagree because it's not the same motive for Cap.
That's what I just said.
Okay.
So you agree with me?
So I think I've heard you say that you like the Dark World?
Yeah, yes. I think it's overhated. Absolutely.
Why?
I think okay, so I don't think that the villain is great, but that's fine. I think Thor and Loki are hilarious together. It's like a buddy cop thing with like Thor and Loki, and I think Loki's emotionalness with his mother's death, that the way they handled that, and Frigga's death is really good. And then when Thor breaks him out and they're leaving Asgard and they're bantering back and forth, you just decapitated your grandfather. I think all that's really funny. Again, I haven't seen it in a very, very, very long time. I might change my mind.
It's fair.
But I remember coming out of that and being like, that was a solid Thor movie.
I think that movie
sucks.
It's
fair. Okay, do you think it's worse than Love and Thunder? Because I would have to say that Dark World's better.
Wow. Andrew likes Love and Thunder.
I think...
You ready? You ready?
I like both of them better than Ragnarok.
He likes Love and Thunder better than Ragnarok. He's a Ragnarok hater.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. Isn't that ridiculous?
I have very good reasons.
For me, Ragnarok is top 5.
How? Why?
Ragnarok is not funny.
But
yes,
Love and Thunder is not.
Love
and Thunder is like, you talk about dumb humor, that's what Love and Thunder is.
Yeah, and how did we get that? Because people like
because people like
it was actually funny.
I know, but it was funny though.
No, I want to
screaming, laugh.
Yeah, people always like latch onto that, like Thor throwing a ball into a window and then getting smacked in the head by it is funnier than Ghost screaming. Like come on, and Hulk jumping onto a bridge and not turning into the Hulk and making like a skid sound effect is funnier than Ghost.
That's hilarious.
It's the same exact comedy. It's the same exact comedy. Like, I want to watch Ragnarok with people and watch them laugh at things, and then watch Love and Thunder and like try to understand.
Okay, but Chris Hemsworth himself said that they think.
Yeah, because of the audience response. We got Love and Thunder because y'all praised Ragnarok so much. I think the comedy is unbelievably similar. I don't think Love and Thunder is great, but I think Ragnarok is worse because, number one, it doesn't make sense with Thor's character development within the MCU in general, and two, it's not funny, and they make Thor lame. And
I think in general they shouldn't have made Thor a funny character.
Why do you like
But
Ragnarok?
Ragnarok is so good.
I mean, yes, it's good, but like because of how his character also ends up, and like in game, it's really hard to take him seriously because like of the fat thing, and then like he's still a cool character, but I don't think they should have went as over the top as like him being so like comic relief character. Because I mean, like the really serious characters who aren't that funny within all the MCU is really like Steve, and I mean like Robert Downey Jr.'s as Iron Man, I feel like isn't even that funny. He's just really quippy. So it's like literally Thor out of all like the original 6 is the funny guy, which I think is weird, interesting. So
I had this thought, and I guess I'll say it on here right now. I had this thought the other day. I want to hear both of your responses to this. I think Marvel should just put. Obviously, we love what they're doing this year. Deadpool & Wolverine comes out next month. It's the only movie coming out for the MCU this year. Obviously, we love that. I think Marvel should just pay up, give them however much money they want, and the Russo brothers should make at least 50% of the MCU movies going forward, because they have shown that they are better at handling these characters than literally everybody
But
else.
the thing is they can't do that by themselves. Like you are you saying that you think that Kevin Feige should be like give them up?
Well, Kevin Feige's always been like a behind the scenes guy. He has never directed any of these movies, right? So in terms of direction, the characters on a large part, the best iterations of those characters are under the Russo brothers. So in my opinion, they should like continue this trend of one movie a year, and I think every 2 years the Russo brothers, I think that's reasonable that every 2 years they do a movie. And
Well, I'd love that. That's not going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. Is because also they get bored. Like they don't want to do that forever.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
pay
like
them
that,
whatever they want.
It would
You
be
didn't like The
great,
Gray
but-
Man. Okay, if you don't like The Gray Man,
I didn't see The Gray Man.
The Gray Man was a good movie.
Thank you.
Yeah. Also, didn't they do
21
Bridges? Yeah, that's what I was about to say with
I didn't
Chadwick.
see that one either.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't?
I haven't seen that one.
Oh, it was amazing.
Yeah, I've heard it's
it was
good.
really good.
Their Spider-Man, Infinity War Thor is incredible. Like it's just down the line. They did such a good job with all of those characters. It's like, God, yeah, just give them everything.
No, I mean, like I agree. Like, what are y'all takes on like the shows? There's only like, which I don't honestly. I think out of all of them, She-Hulk is probably the worst.
Nope.
Yeah, we disagree with you there. But
Really?
I understand. I don't have a problem
Who do y'all
with
think is the worst?
I love She-Hulk.
You love She-Hulk?
I think it's an 8 out of 10. I think it's a top 20 MCU project. I
Really?
maybe take She-Hulk over Endgame. I think She-Hulk is great.
better than She-Hulk.
I love Miss Marvel. I love Miss
Because
Marvel.
the family
I think
is
the
just
family's
like,
incredible.
yeah,
exactly.
And they're good in the Marvels. They're
Yeah,
hilarious.
no,
in
they
the
are.
Marvels.
I
I think
agree.
She-Hulk
They're
is
amazing.
slightly better than Miss Marvel, but I love Miss Marvel.
So what do you think is the worst?
I think Moon Knight is probably the worst. I think Moon Knight's terrible.
Are you agree?
I don't like a lot of
I
MCU
love
shows.
Moon Knight.
No,
That
it's a
was one
disaster.
of
I
my
like
fa-
Oscar
'cause
Isaac's acting.
But that, and I guess for me, that's what takes it for me. His acting is unbelievable.
Yeah, they're just
in that movie,
and the action
I mean, in
is
that
good.
show.
But there are just some episodes that are really, really boring.
It's nothing for 2 episodes, and then the 3rd episode I think is kind of interesting, and then the end of episode 4 is like legitimately amazing and really interesting, and they do nothing with it. Episode 5 is boring and sucks, and episode 6 is just a big CGI kaiju paddle that feels incredibly unearned and does not work. And
I don't agree with all that.
The whole show, you know about the third personality, and they don't show it until the end credit scene. It's obnoxious.
How is that obnoxious?
Yeah, I don't know. I thought what was the episode that directly had to do with like his past and stuff? I thought that was an amazing episode.
Are you talking about the
Like
one on
how
his
he-
boat?
No, it was the one where
that
he,
is that episode.
where the mom, like you see all that backstory.
Yeah, I didn't care at all.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 'cause
That
we were 5 episodes in, so I've spent 4 hours with this character, and you have done nothing to make me interested in you
Oh, man.
or like you at all.
He's
not funny.
I
He's not
disagree.
likable. I don't like Steven. I don't like Mark. I don't like Mark. I don't like Steven, and I definitely don't like Jake. I definitely don't like Conchu. I don't like Layla. I don't like any of those characters in that show.
I disagree.
Yeah.
I think most of the MCU TV shows are just kind of mid. They're just kind of there for me. Like
Loki was amazing.
Huh?
Loki.
Loki season 1 is amazing.
You didn't like the second season, bro?
Neither.
We thought it was a little too
We
much,
didn't
a little too confusing.
We
Oh
didn't
my
understand any of
goodness.
it, yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro.
But I just think they're there. Like Hawkeye's just kind of there. Like
I loved Hawkeye for like a bit of it, and then they kind of lost.
Captain America
Yeah, Falcon Winter Soldier I didn't care for.
is just kind of there.
I love
Moon Knight is
because
just
the
kinda
Flag
there.
Smashers are a terrible villain.
Okay, but
It should've been US agent.
But the what's his name? The
US
fake
agent.
No, the fake. Yeah, was that him? Yeah, he was amazing.
Amazing, but he's barely in the show because they give so much of the screen time to the Flag Smashers.
Yeah.
He's amazing when he decapitates the guy with the shield, and then the subsequent scene where like Sam Wilson has to break his arm to take the shield back, and like he's explaining like how it is to be Captain America and what he's feeling. All that is great. Unfortunately, most of the show is this girl that is kind of right, and then she just bombs a hospital. And it's just like, well, she's the bad guy, so we have to show her bombing a hospital. Like, that show sucks. And I hate the Guardians special. The Guardians Christmas special, I think sucks.
He's tripping balls.
I think
I
that
love the
sucks.
special.
The special was so
Yeah.
much fun.
Kevin Bacon.
Turn off your brain, have some fun.
There's no fun to be had in that
No,
special.
it's so fun. Drax and Mantis are hilarious.
Yeah,
Kevin Bacon's
no,
fun.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
It is fun.
Okay, let's do this bracket.
Wait, what is your favorite MCU movie?
My favorite MCU movie. You can't go wrong with Iron Man 1.
Okay.
Absolutely love it.
Yeah.
Good.
I don't know if this is a controversial opinion, but I very much love Wakanda Forever, even though Chadwick
Interesting.
wasn't in it.
Like it more than the first?
And it's hard for me. Like, I love the Black Panther movie, but as also times are going on, I'm like, in people are putting like Killmonger up with like certain villains, and I just like, as time has passed, I think he was a great villain at first, but it's just like when people are like comparing him to like people like Homelander and like the Joker and like it's like,
Interesting.
I wanna
and
watch
even
it.
Thanos. Like, I don't think Killmonger was that great of a villain.
Interesting. Wow.
But I loved Wakanda Forever. I loved what they like, how they paid homage to Chadwick. I love like they put emotion into that movie,
Dude,
and I loved
the
it.
first scene had my jaw on
Yeah.
the floor where Shuri is running around trying to heal her brother.
Yeah.
And like it's a one shot. It was dead silent in my theater. I thought like that the way to start that movie with that scene. That's one of my favorite scenes in the MCU.
Yeah.
I thought it was amazing.
Insane, and you know all the tears in that movie were not fake.
yeah.
So
I just was at an event celebrating the life and career of Lupita Nyong'o, and as soon as the interviewer asked her a question about Black Panther, she breaks down in tears. It was actually pretty unbelievable to watch.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that's good. So Iron Man, Wakanda Forever.
Iron Man,
Any more?
Wakanda Forever.
Give us like a top five.
Okay. Guardians 3.
Wow.
No Avengers yet. No Captain America yet.
I don't know. I Captain America is not one of my favorite characters. So just his movies are. I hate the first Avenger. I can't. I think
I don't
you
hate
talk,
it, but
you
I
talk
think
about
it's
boring
tremendously
movie.
overrated.
You talk about a boring movie.
Yes.
It's a boring movie.
Yes.
That's sad.
The Winter Soldier is good, but
But there's no but to have. There's no but.
no, it's definitely top MCU movie.
Okay.
But we're talking about my like. Are you talking about what I think is the best or
No,
what my
your favorite.
favorites
Your
are?
favorite. Do your top favorite.
So, Iron Man, Wakanda Forever, Guardians 3, No Way Home. I just watched that on the plane too.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Good pick.
Love
That
No Way
belongs in
Home.
everybody's
And
top
Endgame.
5. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Over Infinity War.
Infinity War not in top 5.
Yes.
Bold choice.
all right.
All right.
Yes, because the portal scene is just
Sure. I'm not gonna get mad at that. I'll never be mad. I'll never be mad. It's too much.
Is that
And also, it's like Robert's acting in that as well, like with like him being like skinny and the story in that is
you weren't there?
yeah, like I just
You said we'd do that together too.
Amazing.
Well, guess what, Cap? We fail.
yeah.
You
People are saying like that's only rewatchable for the last 40 minutes. I heavily disagree.
But the last 40 minutes are incredible.
I mean,
and the best
yeah,
part of the movie
but-
for 90% of the people. That's your favorite scene in all of cinema history.